Okay, so we've got embedded in into the 5 position pentatonic, which is the 5 parent pen scale. I just played it. In that we have 3-5-7. We also have 3-5-7-2 because 2 is part of a pentatonic scale. We have the 6th. Okay, so our 3-5-7 would be 3-5-7, 3-5-7, 3-5, just like that. I'm not going to play because we have to move along. So the example also of and of course in the 1, the 6th minor is the relative minor of the 1 parent scale. So we simply play the parent scale there. We're in the C box from the get-go, so we're going to play the parent pentatonic scale. 3-5-6 root, 2-3-5-6, warp it up for the top short one, the top 3rd short one, root 2, and then back to the longs. Remember, major 3rd there, 3-5 again. Okay, so that's the name of that tune. Now we want to talk about, so that's in the C box. We don't have half positions in the C box. Okay, so now just want to cover this C box. The 4th is the E shape, because in the C box the F is an E-shaped F. In the A box, the 4th is G shape. Okay, now how does that work? In the A box, the 4th being G shape. Let's look at that A box real quick. We've got A, and then we've got D, and then we've got E. So guess what? This is a mistake. In the A box, the 4th is D-shaped. Alright, a little typo. I added this morning. The chart, though, is very, very good. There are no mistakes. I caught one mistake from like last year when I first made this chart. And it's usually just in the selection, but all of the notes are really, really high integrity. That's because this chart's been used many, many times. Don't worry about how the 7th is coined. It's coined in the root Ionian, so it's looked at as similar shaped as the Ionian 1, but down 1, and then half diminished, meaning also a minor. So this should be a small C there, and then also, so I stretched this, so that's my bad. When I stretch this, notice these are tall, small. This is a small C, meaning minor, and then minus, which means a half step below the root, and then half diminished means take the diminished 5th there. So that gives you that shape. Okay, I had to take a little break there. Kind of forgot what we were talking about. I got my neighbor out there in his tractor, which is great. It's a Saturday morning, and we're going to have a super lesson. So let's get to it. This is the chart that's very important. It's a go-to chart for many, many situations. Okay, and of course you can get a screen save of this. You can see it on the Facebook link. Again, if you found this video and you like it, please like and subscribe, share perhaps, and follow the instructions below the video to access Andy's free guitar chart videos on Facebook group, and do the URL put together where you can see the charts in the static form. But here, on the videos, I can go ahead and zoom in on this C minor 3rd here, so you can get screen saves anytime you want on the video. So I do it often, as a method to just print screen or whatever it is. Stop the video, and then I try to figure it out. Usually I have to turn things sideways and just look at them to the point where we have the low E string here, E, A. It would be down here. It'd be E, A. So here we got a 2 there where the A is, so A is the 2nd of G, kind of thing. Now this all should be really kind of in no key at all, but in this particular drawing, if this was the fret nut, not a capo just anywhere, A is definitely the key, the second of G. So this would be the G shape, and notice it is the G shape. So in caged it would be the key of G. If this was a capo, it would just be whatever that's the second of, but it would still be the G shape. The one major is the G shape there. Now additionally, we have this much to look at. Key of G, key of C, capo 6. What's that mean? Okay, well, they all have key of E, key of C, capo R. That's the E shape. Let's talk about that. Here we have key of C, open fret nut. Okay, now my guitar is down C tune, so I have to put this capo to simulate your fret nut. So your guitar starts here. Okay, so this doesn't, okay, this is your guitar. This would be your fret nut. So key of C, open fret nut. It's the key of C. Okay, then we have key of A, open. So key of A would be open, means using the fret nut and just, you know, the first few frets from the fret nut. Remember, this is the fret nut, not the capo. So it'd be a key of A. Key of A. Okay. Or key of C. You could say or there. Key of C, capo 5. So capo 5, I mean the fifth of C, key of C, capo on C's 5, which is G. Okay, now what do we have? We have this. It's trying to suspend. Remember, it's okay to use just triads in a solo or for demonstration purposes, or just okay, so that's also key of C, capo on the 5. Here's 5 root 3. Key of G, open. Back down here, key of G, open. Or put the capo on the 6th of the key of C, and we have that's a little out of tune from the capo. Okay. Okay, I tuned up a little bit there. You know, so what we've got, I'm down C tune, so it's okay. So key of E, open, or key of C, capo on the R. This is too far up to do the capo, so I'm just going to use the fret nut. Okay, an octave down, so it would be the same thing. Key of E, open. Now your open is this. Okay, key of C, capo on the R. Well, here's capo on the R. My finger's the capo, okay? So that's the thing to know about this top part here. So it's versatile. It's key of C, capo on the R. It's key of anything, capo on the R. Okay, you got all 12, you know. Key of A flat, capo on the R. A flat, capo on the R. Key of A flat, there you go. E shape, 5 root 3. Here we got an A flat. E flat, and C. What's that? Yellow note right there. C. Alright, so it could be anything. Let's not leave the capo on A flat. Alright, so it's going to get interesting in a minute. All right,